Right, hello everyone to the Global Racing League for its ninth round of racing, and today we are in a sunny Albert Park which has been reshaped, reformed for a new and exciting sprint and qualifying and full 50% race. In this sunny paradise located in the state of Victoria, it is a 5.2 kilometre circuit of close wall racing along with 14 turns, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, and with 3 DRS zones and an average speed of 120 miles per hour. And the close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us a safety car is not out of the question. Following a trip from the sand dunes of Zandvoort, it was a Season 4 runner-up in May who took the first win since dropping down with Tia. But could this be a shift of momentum for the driver, who could now pose as a real threat to the title? It was also a hat-trick of podiums coming from GRL Apex, who is also coming in contention of the title as he is now in second place. But it is still Spandon who leads the way by just 15 points, but with several giant drivers showing a bit of pace. Each of these racers could find themselves in a championship winning position. I will just turn the mic up. If Goso, could you just... Okay, that's really loud. I'm sorry, I've got a new mic, alright? Leave me alone. If you just go through the standings for me.
Increased his gap to 21 points to Verstappen in second. Then we've got Apex in third, fourth is Plain Cookie, fifth we got Chartman, sixth is Nilsi, seventh is Woxo, eighth is Ramen, ninth we have May, and then 10th is Missing, 11th is Curly, 13th is Mosquito, and we have Scrick and Das in 14th, 16th is Marshall, Ivy Whiffle just behind in 17th, and 21st is the Polish Zlatan. There we go. And then I'll go through the constructors, if I can get it to work. It's not working. Hang on.
This guys, don't know if the mic is any better. It is new because I've had a brand new controller headset. Well, the brand new controller I have bought is broken. So my normal wired headset doesn't work anymore because of the headphone jack is broken. So I've now had to buy myself a wireless one.
Already raged over FIFA.
What was it?
Already raged over FIFA.
I was actually just playing the game, or just playing F1.
Oh, yeah.
So I was in Australia practice. So what I'll quickly do, I'll just get the constructors if you can't get it up either.
No, it's not working.
Right, I'll quickly just go on to it. So, in our first place at the top of the constructors, the top of the pecking order, leading the way is Aston Martin, sat on a very noticeable 155, just 20 above the orange of Papaya of McLaren. Mercedes, despite having the league and the drivers' championship, sit in the final podium position with 127, so just 29 separating the top three. Following in fourth, as in real life, it is the Alpine in fourth, followed by Red Bull, Williams, AlphaTauri, Haas, Ferrari, and at the back of the pack is Alfa Romeo. But they do have Whiffle and Jonathan C joining them today, so maybe it could be an Alfa Romeo day here in Australia. As I said, can anyone tell me if the mic is okay now? I think it's okay. But the problem is when I have it really, really loud, I can hear myself. So we do just have a few of our front runners coming through, and it was, so far it is Spandon who does sit at the top of the pack with a 118.585. I'm not... Oh, yep, Stricken, sorry. They're both good with the S, that's alright.
Yeah.
Then the Alpine of Nilsi and Deadly Mosquito has also pot himself up there for the Tifosi, who have not had a very solid year in Tier 2, so hopefully they can try turn that around. Jonathan Seeds has plays Alfa Romeo in 4th, but spins out of turn 1, and he don't think he believes that he is the damage. May has invalidated, so he will go into the pit lane. Voxy is still on a flying lap, and he's just coming up to the 110s now. Coming through turn 13, but his teammate blocks him off a bit, and he's just going to abandon the lap. Plain Cookie is just coming to the end of our second sector, coming up to the heavy braking of turn 10. So let's see how we can manage this section of the track. Drops it into 3rd gear, goes for full power, 10 into 11. It's a right-hander, keeps it in 6th. It's another awkward braking zone. Don't want to dip that rear tyre onto the grass. We'll lose all traction. The Red Bull does have a Ferrari in front of him, so a bit of a tow will be given. But it is a 1:18.6 for the Red Bull. That's a very, very composed lap, I must say. Chartman is also on a lap. I also just turn the in-game audio off a bit because it does sound a bit low. Yeah, he was full throttle for the last time. We don't really talk about it. You can bet if you're in 5th gear and you go like 95% power on no track, you're fine.
Way too scary.
It is scary, but if you're in 5th, you can make it stick. What I'm going to do, just to try and get some of the population of GRL out, I'm going to send it to a bunch of other leagues and see if anyone comes. All about the marketing. Well, anyone would be proud of me.
Oh, God, hang on my dog.
Yeah, go on. So it is still just Stricken on pole for the minute. Spandon comes on for his hot lap through the turns 1 and 2, and he's very much going to invalidate that. Abbey in the Ferrari, it was also going to come through turn 1 and does not invalidate. That is the perfect curb ride. Out of the first DRS, so, is it first or second? I don't know. It's like 1.5. Not sure if the pit straight counts. But he will come up to our first sector line any minute now. Coming up to turn 7. Across the board it is a 1:28.1, 2/10 up on his original time. So there is still much to be gained. But he is purple sector 1 apparently. So could this maybe be a Ferrari front row? Let's see how he can cope with probably the hardest exit of the track. It is the 8 and 9, not a chicane, but S section. He does manage it quite handy though. The second sector line will come up in any second now. Or did I miss it? I don't know if I missed it. I must have missed it. I didn't see it anywhere. Oh, whatever. So he is still on board, and it is a pretty neat lap. Doesn't seem to be pushing the car out of its limits too much, and he's just going to pit. Where is that second sector line?
I think it's just after the little chicane. Actually, no, it's just before it. You can see it just after that little green dot.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
So Stricken just coming up to the end of our first sector, does invalidate, and he was a 10th up on his time, so maybe he does have a lot more pace that he can show. Nusi is about to go onto his hot lap in the Frenchy Alpine. It's on the DRS because, yeah, we found it, don't worry Mac, we found it. Never commentated Australia before, so I'm not going to really know where to look at. But it's because we found it now. So is there any predictions for you about who you think's going to win?
Well, last time I made a prediction, it was last place that won, so... I'm gonna give it
Oh
to.
yeah, it was Jackie in Imola. I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, Marshall seems quite quick today actually, and 18.9 is not bad.
Marshall has been getting quicker.
I'm gonna give it to my prediction is gonna be Marshall.
I actually think it will be. I think Jonathan. What are the odds of Ghost running tier 1? To be fair, in pure statistics in tier 1, 100%.
100%. Come on.
If we're talking statistics, it's 100%. So, shh.
Was that Matt that said that?
Yes.
Of course it was. Matt's a one-time show of P2 and Jeddah last season. He's not scored any points.
Ooh.
Didn't even be in the top 5, I don't think. Actually, I don't think I have.
No, you came 4th now.
Sorry?
Yeah, Spa.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you fit. Where did you? I don't remember. I came 6th, I
Yeah,
think.
it's 4. Because I was going to be 3rd, but Tom got his penalty winning.
Well, Ivy Riffle has improved. He's now up into P2. So as I said, it could be a good day for Alfa Romeo. They've got 2 good drivers. Obviously, Ivy has had a bit of absence throughout this season, but if he can just find a consistent run of races and keep scoring these points and keep himself clean, I definitely think he can claw his way up the table. We know what he can do, as we have seen in numerous occasions, but just has not had the race attendance as of yet. We still have Demi Mosquito in P3, so that is a very, very good lap from the Ferrari, maybe having Australia as a good track for himself. Chartman is not on a lap, I believe. No, he is not. Polish Zlatan is on his hot lap. So, no, he's not. He's run out of fuel. Is Rahman? No. I think that's no one's on a hot lap. Yep, no one is on a hot lap. They're all going to peel off into the pit lane. My mic was on mute that entire time, that's good. But the Williams is going to actually do something. Up into turns 1 and 2. He just rides the curb quite nicely, keeps it in 5th. Gets into that first DRS zone. It's a heavy right-hander, probably just keep it in 3rd or 4th gear. Just get yourself, miss the curb and get back on the power as soon as possible. The left-hander is very, very easy to mess up, but he's kept it pretty clean. You can keep yourself full throttle to the right-hander of 6th. First sector line, he is just over by 300th of a second. Up now to the, I think it's a 1.5 kilometer back straight. If you're running low downforce, there's no DRS here, but you are going to fly down this section of the track and take advantage of everything possible. Now through 7, 8, keeps it in 6th, touches the curb quite nicely. 2nd DRS zone. What? Yep, he's going well. Spandon puts it on a pole position from his teammate from 400ths of a second. Now it is still Chartman we are following up to 11, now 12. That's 13, sorry. Now the right-hander of 14 is going to be a definite improvement. But is it enough to try and get it onto the front? 116, 117, say 118, 119, or is a P12 for Chartman? Just needs a little bit more performance out of his car. I think Stricken is also on a lap. No, he's not. He's about to go onto his hot lap. I think we should probably watch this as long as no one else is on a hot lap. Nusi is, yeah. We'll just quickly keep an eye on the Mercedes before he gets to the Sector 1 finish line. So Nusi is still just trying to find a bit more pace. Just a 1 or 2 tenths can almost put him up to a pole position. The good thing with Tier 2 at the minute is there are about 6 or 7 drivers who all have the pace to match each other. So this could be a good opportunity for anyone to try and extend or push themselves ahead of each other. But Nusi, this does look like a good lap, and it's not an improvement. It's a 1/10 improvement. Just needs a tiny bit more. Let's go back up to Stricken. He is 2/10 up, so he is on a provisional pole lap. But the question is, does he want to pit and abandon this lap and get on a fresh set of softs? He is 3.5 tenths up on his teammate. He does have a little bit of a instability out of the S section. Let's see how he can manage the rest of these turns. He's just keeping it nice and smooth. Cannot invalidate, cannot spin, cannot get too greedy on the power. He doesn't invalidate at the place most people do. Up to turn 14, just keep it nice and safe. Chartman has retired in the pit lane, I think. Stricken, is he on a pole position? 1:18.3. He has gained 2/10 on his teammate. It is a Mercedes 1-2 so far in qualifying. So Spandon is just on his push lap.
Watts had a bit of controversy on his lap as Spandon, I believe, did not move out of the way going into the chicane.
Oh, Spandon's retired.
Oh dear.
Who's close to that? There's an Alfa Romeo about to pull up to it, I think. Yep, Spandon is gone. He has lost it out of the very, very awkward turn 6. But Jonathan is up by 3/10, but he invalidates. Just save your battery and go again. Sorry, I saw Matt put something in the chat. I didn't get a chance to see it. Can you put on time differences? I don't think you can do that, can you? Ah, you can. See, there we go. But mate, I'm good at maths anyway.
Okay.
I am. Is there any cars on a hot lap?
Deadly is 3/10 down on his, so he could improve.
This is effectively going to be the last runs of, well, it is going to be the last runs of qualifying. So this is just a tale of now who crosses the line first. Our first finisher of this qualifying session is going to be the Ferrari of Degli Mosquito, who has showed a bit of pace in qualifying. He does not invalidate from turn 14. It's a 1:6.70. It could be a pole. No, it's not. He's not improved. So 1:19.3. That's going to be devastating. But he did get another lap in, but it's not going to be a very good one. He must have. Plain Cookie is not going to improve in qualifying. Who's next? It's an AlphaTauri. I think it's May, who has not had much good luck. And Alfa Romeo's just gone around him. I think that's Jonathan, who has invalidated. I think this is going to be a Stricken Das pole, and I believe this is first pole. Rahman's pulled over to the side of the track, so he does not interfere in any way, and he does not have a front wing. Who is left? Marshall is still on the hot lap. I think Marshall is the final threat to this Stricken Das pole position. And it does look like a pretty decent lap from the Marshall man. It's going to be a 1:18.4! 1:18.5 from Marshall. Just a 10th, splitting the Mercedes. That is a superb lap, I must say. Degli Mosquito has run out of fuel. But it is going to be Stricken Das on pole position. I must say he's not had a lot of luck so far, but that is his first pole position. I'm not sure in GRL history, but that is his first in season 5, and Mosquito's just done the smart thing. So that is the end to our qualifying. The Mercedes man on pole by a 10th. But with a sprint and a 50% race, there is more than enough of an opportunity to get yourself back ahead. So it's going to be Stricken shortly followed up by Marshall. And then Spandon, Whiffle on a P4 on his return. Followed by Mosquito, Voxy, Plain Cookie, Nusi, Jonathan and May, who did win last week but has not had a lot of pace today. Then is Rahman, Charman, Zlatan, Abhi, and that is it for our qualifying session. But we do have a 10-lap sprint race to try and make up a position or two. So congratulations to Spandon, or Stricken, sorry, for a first pole position.
Did you use all three of his tyres?
To be fair, I don't think you really want to use the soft tyre. Can be done.
Be a late safety car. So,
yeah, it could be.
But still, pole position, so well done.
So it is going to be sunshine in Melbourne. It used to be racing in Adelaide, didn't it? Because I know... Is Adelaide in Melbourne? Or is Adelaide a separate place? Or why is Adelaide involved in this? Or is it not involved?
I think it used to be the old track.
But they always race here, no? I know when anyway is the facts man, he will definitely give me an answer. And I know he knows. Because it's something he would know. It is going to be a formation lap. Yeah, thank God.
Helmet check.
Yeah, oh fuck, you can't get to it before me. That's against the rules. But yes, I will go helmet check. And Jonathan has DSQ'd. Maybe his clutch pedal's gone. Must be. That's a weird one. Right, let me have a quick look. Oh, Spandon's fun. Oh, I'm not impressed today at all.
They're my favourite.
Go on.
Alright, I got Chartman.
Yeah, Chartman, but I'm not. I'm a bit sad. They were not as good as I wanted them to be.
No, this is poor. You should get better next week, please.
Yeah, thank you. Well said. But yeah, I think Jonathan must have had a bit of a clutch issue there, maybe.
Ivy Whipple's got a good one, yeah.
Alright. It's just Belgium, innit?
Yeah, but... You might be Belgium, I don't know. No, that's not Belgium, is it?
Yeah, it's Belgium. If you look at it at the top, if you look at it horizontally, it's nothing. If you look at it from the top, it's Belgium.
Let me search this up.
I play FIFA, I think I would know.
Nah.
Oh shit, is it the other...
Right.
Is it the other... Yeah, it is that. It's not the other way around, is it?
I thought it was Germany for a second, don't even must lie.
Yeah, Germany is red... No.
Well, I mean... No.
Black, white, red.
Red, yellow for Germany.
It's not...
Belgium, it goes black, yellow, red. So yeah, it's Belgium.
Well, hopefully Jonathan doesn't have that issue again. Yeah, so the EA have basically done an EA on him, so very unfortunate for Jonathan, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. But who is going to lead from turn 1, Mr. Go-Slow?
It's got to be Marshall.
Marshall?
I've got so much hope for Marshall. Look at the angle he put his car at.
He's ready.
He's going to get a beautiful start.
But it's not... Wait, hang on. Right. Ivy Whiffle, we'll have a look at it when you start. Because I'm confusing myself now.
Bloody Germany. Germany goes...
Yeah, I think it's the wrong way round.
Red, yellow.
We'll have a look at it. But it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Melbourne. And here we go. For the Australian Grand Prix, Stricken does get ahead. And Spandon also gets ahead. Ivy Whiffle, Marshall's having a terrible start. Ivy Whiffle is up into a P3 position. The Mercedes have gone wheel to wheel, and I think that's Stricken have gone off the track. Now Whiffle is going to have a chance on the Mercedes. Down into turn 3. The Mercedes are very much swapping positions here. They are going to go wheel to wheel through turn 3. keep it nice and clean. Spandon, I think, has the inside line. Stricken around the outside. Was that Spandon around the outside? I don't know. What's happened at the back? Plain Cookie is all over the back of Ivy Whiffle. So Spandon has went from third to first in our first sector. But Stricken is now gaining onto Spandon with a 2/10 gap. Rahman is also closing in. May does get past Jonathan with that AlphaTauri engine. Rahman also gets past Jonathan. Was that a damage or was that a very slow Alfa Romeo? Rahman down the inside of May. 7-8. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. Rahman just backs out a bit. Jonathan carries a lot more speed through that turn. And Jonathan does not have the straight line speed to carry on. But yeah, Ivy Whiffle, that is not Germany, my friend.
Mosquito had a collision on the starting line. I think either him or someone else lost traction and went into each other, which sent Mosquito into the wall. And it's like no win.
Oh, Ivy Whiffle was on the back of Spandon now. I think they swapped positions again, or was it like that the whole time? Ivy Whiffle down into turn 1, has the inside line. Spandon cuts the track a little bit. Plain Cookie does want to get involved because there's a bit of a wheel bang. But Plain Cookie has to be careful down this inside line. Whiffle tries to fend around the outside. There's another wheel bang. Ivy Whiffle has the inside for turn 5 now. Plain Cookie around the outside does go over the curb. Ivy Whiffle, don't tag that rear wheel. Very nice driving. Now Nilsey has the run on the Red Bull. He does just back out for the moment. But Ivy Whiffle is still trying to get back into this pack. But Stricken is now pulling ahead of his teammate. That was a very chaotic start. That was...
sprint as well.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell you, but anyway. There's a move for Abhi onto Chartman, so obviously he just had a bit of a mistake. And he's gone off the track. That will be a penalty. Well, I was not a penalty, a warning, sorry. Spandon is closing back up to Ivy Whiffle now. I missed that overtake. But Plain Cookie wants a bit of this Spandon Mercedes. He gets a 1/10 gap, but he is pulling away. What is your profile picture, Mr. Beast, bro?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Spandon's gone off, I think. Spandon's had a little incident. It was a Mercedes 1-2, and now he has dropped numerous positions. Cookie is now ahead. And that's Voxy, who went a bit wide, battling with his teammate, I think. Nusi is now following him also. But it is a bit hectic at the front now. There's a lot of battles, a lot of mistakes. I think the Hazard was just passed through turn 6. And now Marshall and May are going to fight this out, but May does have the quicker car in the straight line. No competition. Plain Cookie is sort of following this pack. Maybe he does have enough race pace today to fight this. Stricken is slightly pulling ahead, but with Ivy Whiffle behind him will be a tough task. Plain Cookie by 2/10 is very much closing the gap now. Plain Cookie is the man to look out for. He is the main antagonist to this Stricken win, in the sprint race at least. But Plain Cookie, can he follow through turn 14? He's so close to him. He's going to get that rear wing open. And it is open. And down into turn 1, he chooses the outside. Can Ivy Whiffle defend from it? Inside line, Ivy Whiffle. Plain Cookie goes round the outside. But does he get DRS again? I think Plain Cookie got the DRS. And now he is up into P2 to chase after Stricken. That is good, clean driving from the Red Bull around the outside of turn 1. Is not an easy task at all. But now he can go hunt down this Mercedes. Polish Zlatan is also staying a bit in this pack. Also, Glenn Mosquito does pick up the fastest lap of the race. But Polish Zlatan and Nusi do have a little bit of a drag race going up into turn 7 and 8. Polish Zlatan is ahead and he is back onto the apex, so no chance for Nusi to fight there. I think the interesting to see here is that there is a big contrast between high downforce and low downforce. But who really gets off the better here, do you think, Ghostware?
It's got to be the low downforce because there's just so many straights. We've got starting line, you've got the back straight, and it's just fully flat out. Pretty much the entire sector 2.
I think you could run a lower downforce setup, but maybe go for a soft, medium, soft strategy.
Potentially, yeah.
And so there is a bit of a 3-car battle here. May goes down the inside of Nusi into turn 1. Do they keep it clean? Yes, they do. No contact from either driver. That is excellent racing. But May is still behind them. The Marshall, both Hasses, May and Nusi all scrapping out for 6, 7, 8 and 9. All in very close proximity, giving each other the right amount of space. But Zlatan does lead the pack, but with Nusi being a bit vulnerable on the straight, could this be picking orders for May, who has also got the better exit, and he's using that AlphaTauri battery to the best of its use. There's a 2/10 gap, but it is just getting smaller and smaller. But May has run out of the battery a bit here, so he cannot put Nusi under threat just yet. Through turns 7 and 8, there is nothing to it. May is still just trying to pick out his opportunity. He knows he has the pace to try and get through this pack, but Zlatan is doing a very good job just to hold them. May does go a bit deep into turn 13, but I don't think it will cause him too much trouble. Also, Plain Cookie is beginning to gain onto Stricken, so it is panic stations for Mercedes. There's a yellow flag, and that is an Aston Martin of Rahman. It's not an easy place to drive. Nusi picks up a 3 seconds. May is closing in on this Alpine. Is there any opportunity for him? No, there is not. Still sat behind that Alpine. The gap is slowly going down at the front. The Hasses are all over the place. Marshall goes steep. Zlatan goes wide. There's a flag, and that's Marshall.
Oh, no,
Marshall has spun out of turn 5, I believe. I think it's turn 5. There's a overtake, maybe? No, Plain Cookie is still following onto this Mercedes with a 5.5-10 gap, and he definitely did get the better exit out of turns. I was saying 7, 8 this whole time, but I think it's 8 and 9. I think 13, 12, 11, 10. Yes, 8, 9. Sorry, I have been getting that wrong. May is still close. It's almost like I don't have a track map next to me. Nusi is still very much closing in on this Haas, and the pack has gotten one shorter, but they're also pulling up to Voxy now. So could there be an overtaken opportunity for Nusi? But this move seems destined to happen for the Alpine. And at the front, Plain Cookie is right on the gearbox of Spandon. I am going to try and watch this and watch at the back as well. Is this the overtake for the Red Bull? No, it's not. Decides to back off. May is now on the back of the Alpine. Is there any opportunity around the outside of turn 3 or 4, wherever it is? The Alpine does push him a bit into the inside. May does hold it on the inside though. Nusi goes round the outside. There's been a spin, and that is Spandon. Spandon had a spin. May and Nusi get a bit close there, but I don't think anything will come from it. But with this AlphaTauri engine, it should be light work. It is just under a 10th now. Let's see what this AlphaTauri, this engine from Maranello can provide. It is under a 10th. Around the outside goes May. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. That's a very bold move. Cookie is also on the back of Stricken here. Just coming up to our final 3 racing laps here in Melbourne. With the gap at 4/10, could this be an overtaking opportunity with a double DRS back pit and back straight? This gap will begin to close, but will not become anything of it yet. Still above 4/10. Spandon maybe just doing enough, and all that Alfa Romeo got very close to the wall there. The gap has provided a bit of comfortability. This battling is slowing each other down. Let's quickly just keep an eye on Plain Cookie and Stricken. The battle for pole position in our feature race is getting ever so close. Cookie showing astronomical pace. Let's have a quick look at the position changes. Plain Cookie up 5, Whiffle up 1. The biggest winner so far is Zlatan, plus 8, and our biggest loser is Marshall, who did start on the front row, but he is now in 10th place, but he definitely has the pace. No pit stops, or 3 pit stops as of so far. Everyone is on the same tyre, apart from our 2 soft runners of Chartman and Mosquito, and there's been a spin, and it's Ivy Whiffle! Ivy Whiffle has spun! And Plain Cookie is getting perilously close to this Mercedes. This has to be it. He is right on the back. Spandon is GC'd as well. Plain Cookie, he's deploying everything from this Milton Keynes engine. If they are bang on, they are exactly even. Into turn 1, Cookie around the outside. Srixon can't defend it. He doesn't have the DRS. Now Cookie has to get ahead. Get out of threat, but Cookie around the outside of turn 1 just got ahead of the Mercedes, and now he is going to take this opportunity and ride it all the way to the bank. Rahman picks up a position, and there's a bit of spin, and that is Chartman, who's having a very good season, but maybe Australia is not his cup of tea. Can Spandon fight back, or Srixon fight back? I keep saying Spandon. The gap is closing, but luckily there's an Alfa Romeo as a back marker who is going to give the Red Bull some dose of DRS. May is getting ever so close to the Haas. He's got the slipstream, he's got the DRS. The Haas moves over to the left-hand side of the track. Down the inside goes May. Beautiful braking. Up through 10 and 9. But now Zlatan does have a little look down the inside, but very smartly goes back out. But a P5 is still a very good result for this Haas if he can make it last. Nusi is also closing in, but due to that penalty, will not be able to get anything from it. Srixon is trying to use everything in his power to get... Oh, he's lost it! He's hit both wings! He's gone!
That was just bumper.
Oh, he's gone! Srixon Das, who has led 9 out of 10 laps, pushing too hard, has spun. That is perilously unlucky for Srixon. I couldn't feel worse for him. I feel so bad. He has not had any luck this season, and it just seems that it's going to continue. The thing is, a points position for Srixon is still very, very doable. There's no other battles on track, really.
He's shown insane pace today, so...
He can definitely, I think, Plain Cookie has been the best there, but Nusi down the inside of Polish Zlatan does have that penalty anyway. Just keep it clean, and Nusi's like a little spin. There was a bit of contact, but nothing that could cause him to spin, I don't think. But let's go to the top of the pack. Plain Cookie on top in Melbourne for our sprint race. He is going to be pole position for the feature race.
And Ivy goes for the move and he's trying to get them in position, but he goes wide onto the grass, which gives Nusi the P5.
Nusi, despite having that little spin, does not lose any positions, even if he did not make that spin. But it is going to be a brand... I think that, who was in the top 3? The top 3 is completely changed.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
It was Srixon,
Yeah.
Marshall, and Whiffle. But now it is Cookie, Voxy, and May, all giving themselves a fighting chance to take the win. Chartman over the line, Spandon over the line. Red Bull on top for the sprint race, but with a completely different strategy and possibly different weather conditions. Could it be a mishap of a strategy, or a lack of pace, or consistent mistakes that have been suffering for Plain Cookie this season, unable to keep his nose clean at times, that have ruined him a chance to try and bring home his first title? If you want to just go through the grid for us, please.
Yeah, we got Plain Cookie in first, with Roxer just behind him, and then we have May, Polish, Abby, Nilsi, Ivy, Marshall, Ramen and Deadly Mosquito rounding out the top 10, with Chartman, Spandon, Ricken and Jonathan in 11th to 14th.
And also, with this being a sprint race, Plain Cookie has gained 15 onto Spandon, pulling him back into championship contention. This result would put him on a 92 points, which would be enough to close up the gap to just 7. And no weather is going to affect us today. By the seaside of Australia, it is going to be sunny by the looks of it. Who would your driver of the day be for the sprint race quickly?
It's gotta be Plain Cookie, up 6 positions into first place in a couple massive battles. Definitely deserves that.
Yep, I have to agree with that, to be fully honest with you.
I still got a favourite Marshall though.
Yep, I agree. I think he's definitely got a shot.
Yeah. Where is he now? Is he like 6th, was it?
9th, I think.
Oh no.
It is doable.
Yeah.
I'm curious, when was the last time a Red Bull started on pole?
What, in Tier 2?
In Australia? In real life?
Not a clue.
Must have been like Ricardo or something. No, he's a Ricardo, I don't know. Curly, if you are watching the stream, what do you think of Plymouth today? Vamos! Back top of the league, baby.
Plain Cookie's doing what Shay does. He just
Yep, he goes flies up the track.
It certainly warms his tyres up, but surely they'll just go back to being cold on the grid. He's slowed down now.
Yeah, no, you can wait anyway, but if you can just get the internal temp at the start, you don't really need to worry about that, because your tyres will heat up anyway. Jonathan, no, he's not. I can send a quick invite if you need me to. I better do it anyway, to be fair. Oh, I'm on cross-platform anyway, I can. Well, anyway, if you could or something, that would be very appreciated.
I'll send him one.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Where do I send him?
I'm not too sure.
Oh, I don't know actually. Only about my friends, it says.
Yeah, same.
I mean, he should be able to rejoin.
Yeah, he should be able to.
Maybe he just rage quit.
Apparently, that's what he's done. Who knows? Hopefully not, but
I'll have it. I'll add it in Discord.
and I believe you're all ready to go. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Melbourne. It is here we go. Grid start number 2. Cookie gets away excellently. Voxy is a bit under pressure, but he's also coming back at the Red Bull. Deadly Mosquito has retired. What happened?
I think either one of the Ferraris went to another driver, which then sent Deadly, I believe, into the path of Abby, who then put Mosquito in the wall for no fault of his own.
Oh, that's incredibly unlucky. So that probably be an incident in the reporting room.
Shuriken had an amazing start. He went flying, but I think he lost a couple positions in turn 1. Bandon up 6 though. I think that was the guy who had the good start actually.
Well, it is just a VSC for the minute. But managing your tyres and getting the good getaway is important to Plain Cookie right now. And there we go, it is back to green flag racing, and Cookie did manage to extend his gap, but May is all over the back of the Alpine. Voxy, can he fight it? No, he can't. It almost rear ends him, but brakes just enough. May gets the jump into P2. Now he can chase down the Red Bull. Obviously, May last season was in his Red Bull, but now just in the B team for the minute, chasing down the actual Red Bull of Plain Cookie, who now has a big task on his hands to try and fend from May. Whiffle and Marshall are all gaining on each other onto the Aston Martin of Rahman, who finds himself in a P7 position. But the Aston Martin has... Where's that? Yes, yeah, he spun. Marshall. He spun. I thought he spun.
Marshall, I think he missed his braking point, or Rahman braked early, which sent Marshall to the back of Rahman. There's a report.
Well, there's a 3-car battle going on here between Marshall, Stricken and Ivy Whiffle, all separated by just a second. Stricken's going to try it down the inside of 6. This is bold. Marshall, can he hold it? Yes, he can, but he will get the better run. Rahman is also, I think, a contender here. I think Marshall may have some damage, possibly.
I believe Marshall let Rahman go after the incident.
Okay. But Rahman's around the outside of Stricken now. Into turn 8. Holds it. Inside of 9. Holds it. Bit of curb. Holds it. Stricken does not want that to happen again. Gonna have the inside into 10. Can he brake late enough? Yes, he can. He's going to put himself in a contention to regain the position, but he cannot. Marshall now on the inside of Stricken. Stricken does very well, and that's a very, very nice bit of driving. Marshall tried up the inside, but didn't have much of a run. Stricken around the outside. Marshall is going to have another go here, though, with a bit of a slipstream and a bit of a battery exchange for these two drivers down into turn 1. What happens here? He's going to cut the curb. There's a bit of contact. Stricken is forced off the road. It's a very awkward place to overtake, but they've managed to keep it relatively clean. But Marshall with that straight line speed goes ahead, but Stricken's going to send it down the inside. That is perfect. There's very little contact there. There's a bit of a wheel bang. Stricken repaying what Marshall did to him into turn 1. These two are having a lovely little scrap.
Please Stricken gave the position back and then got the position back again because maybe he felt he was at fault.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, yep. Yep, he's going to get in here. Oh, he has a little bit of a wobble. That could harm him a little bit. But with 2/10, it could be a chance. There's a little wheel bang under braking around the outside of turn 10. He gets massively forced onto the curb. Voxy does manage to pull ahead again, but this is not going to be the end of him. May is also now very much closing up to the back of Cookie here. Is there any other battles really going on? Zlatan is still keeping himself along with this Alpine, trying to get his first podium of the season. Stricken is all on the back of Rahman. There's a little wobble under braking. Just can't seem to get the car straight. But Stricken, can he go around the outside? No, he cannot. Rahman holds it very, very nicely. But through turn 6 now, he does go into... Oh, that's a very... I got scared from them. Does put his car onto the curb and almost loses it, but just manages to save it. Just under a 10th gap now for the Mercedes. He's all over the place. He's looking for opportunities, but with the ever bending and turning track is also very hard to shift a car off their racing line. He is still a 1/10 gap, but he does not decide to take it, and he does hit a very late apex. He's going to go down the inside. Oh my god. Spandant and Nusi are having a little scrap. Let's quickly go back to this. Stricken down the inside. Rahman holding it very, very nicely. No, Marshall could have a go. There was a position change. I think that was Spandon onto Whiffle, I believe. I'm not too sure.
The Spannon's gone.
Oh, Spandon's gone. He has to be a safety car.
Yeah.
There is a safety car. And Charman is probably going to be the only one who could benefit from this, as he is on the fresh soft tyre. So it is going to be a free pit stop for Charman and nobody else. This has played so well for Chartman. Question is, would you go hard or medium in this position?
Definitely hard. I mean, this I would, because it feels like it's too long to go on the medium. Especially with the current tyre. I'm pretty sure tyre is quite high at Australia. And
yeah, it is.
My setup. So,
but it is going to be the medium. He is going to disagree with you.
Oh, maybe he's hoping for another safety car. Or maybe he's a tyre whisperer like Benjamin.
But Abby is not going to disagree with you. So at least someone's right here.
Thank you, Abby.
But these cars need to get themselves on quickly, because these top runners could get into the pit lane and they could not get any advantage from this. As we are under a safety car and there's not a lot of things to do, due to me not having very high technology equipment, as Chappie Chio does. Should we relive your Tier 1 victory?
Oh, if you want to, but it wasn't nothing special.
Oh, was it not?
No.
Oh, nothing. Just winning a race in GRL is not something special.
Yeah, but the sort of controversy I got after about it.
Cold country, it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I know it wasn't my fault, but it didn't feel like it was my win.
Obviously, there was a bit of an incident involving Shay and a certain driver from a different league, which shall not be named.
It's cured. CURRED. Join his Discord and just dox him.
Insert Chappie Chio promo
Honestly,
footage here.
The promo footage annoyed me so much. There's so much you can talk about during them, but he just starts playing a promo footage.
I tried telling him what the plan was before every single before every safeguard, telling him what I was about to say. Then I was gonna say, so I'm playing the promo. Okay, rage quit.
Oh my God.
I was like, sick.
I mean, it adds something to it.
It is cool, but I wouldn't use it in the way he does.
Yeah,
but I would like to know how to learn. I would like to learn it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'll add the Jana song. That'd be a good one.
Cured is a paid actor for Gerso's win.
Yeah, I paid him. What are you gonna do about it?
Well, at least I got a win. 2 wins actually.
2. He got 2. He got 2. Oh, Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. Abu Dhabi,
Unstoppable.
What about if he's in the stream right now? The guy.
It doesn't matter. He's a good man.
Is there a way to find out? No, I think there is.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
So you're still doing WTFL, right?
Yeah, so the things we were discussing is that in SPRC, the league that I'm now joined on a Thursday to do commentating, where Well Anyway is going to be with me now.
Oh yeah.
The plan was that I was going to go to the Wednesday, Thursday of SPRC. However, I wasn't going to leave until WTFL found a replacement. And then Chappie joined, and I was like, oh wait, he's actually kind of good. I know that he's good with all his technology, so I'm like, maybe I could learn a few things here. It's like, you know what, I'll stay as a co-commentator for WTFL for the foreseeable future.
You weren't very co-comms, were you, last time?
No, but I'll have my moment.
Yeah. It seems a bit too much money for all the stuff he has.
Yeah, no, I do. You could definitely do it for cheaper, but
yeah,
I'm not that good with computers. The only thing I really want is like The actual, like, do you know the track thing you get where it has, like, all the 3D animation? That's the only thing I would want. Under safety cars, I wouldn't really be too bothered and stuff.
No.
And maybe, like, an ending, like a starting and an ending screen.
Curly has, like, a little safety car thing in the top left I like.
Yeah, I'll maybe get the GRL sticker as well. I could probably do that.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. What's happened here? Oh, nothing.
Look, someone's went into the back of Stricken.
This is a very long safety car process, so please be ready on your brake pedal because the safety car takes a very long time to get around this part of the track. Hey! What? I'm just being insulted at this point. What did he put?
Cheeky lines are annoying. I don't like his promo either, to be honest. He overplayed it. The first time it was cool, but every single time it's just a bit too overplayed. Let's get into the actual race.
Right, it is going to be safety car restart for Plain Cookie, and he has not really caught May off guard, but he does have a very substantial 6/10 gap, and no one really managed to get a jump on anyone. There's a lot of cars wheel to wheel here. Voxy gets past Stricken. Voxy inside of Ramen. Ramen does pull ahead into turn 1. Stricken does break very deep. He's going to lose a position up to Marshall. Ramen has spun. Oh, he's a chop. Oh my god.
That says I'm right for going on to the cards. Should listen to me.
Oh my god. Chapman was in a very good position under that safety car. Oh my. Ramen spins and just... Chapman cannot get out of the way of it in time. That's so unfortunate. But Chapman will likely be here for the Tier 1 race as he is the greatest reserve known to man. Polish Latan is closing up to the back, but Stricken is looking to try and go round their hard way of Marshall around the outside, gets his power down, he's going to cut the carbon and prioritise his exit. Marshall does not have enough of momentum around the outside. What else we got? May is still holding on to Plain Cookie. There's no one really wanting to shift as of yet. Just push up, and there's been a spin, I believe. Oh, no! Whiffle's gone!
Oh, he went into Marshall. Marshall left plenty of room there, but Iowa just went too wide.
There's another safety car.
Oh, got nothing else to talk about now. Talk about all of it in the first one.
You did actually talk about your win, to be fair. It was a great day.
Yeah.
But you didn't celebrate as much as I thought you were going to.
No.
You didn't really celebrate. You were kind of like, yay, P1.
I was a bit shocked, I think.
The Hungary was top tier. That was limbs.
Wait, no, I didn't actually get P1 at the time because I got that penalty, which I got.
Oh, yeah.
So it didn't feel like I actually won it.
Okay, so Jonathan's AI is inevitably finishing the points. Yes, yeah, it is.
Anyways, so my win, I guess. Let's talk about that.
So it was your second in GRL, your GRL career. Obviously not first in all of the F1 games. Your first was in Abu Dhabi. Where did you start?
Like fifth, I think.
Fifth.
But I was all over the grid, and then there was a late safety car, like 2 laps of racing, where I put onto softs, but Shay didn't. Which then meant I went around the outside of him, and he went wide and into me, which sent him spinning, which pretty much gave me the win at that point. And then that was my really.
Wow, what a story. Anyways.
Yeah. There's not much else to say about it. There was no massive
Mate, if I won a race, I would talk to it for hours. How cool it would be if I won a race.
Well, I was happy at the time, but...
Well, there are a few pit stops here, actually. Just Nusi and Polish Latam opting for a tyre change. Honestly, the best moment I've had this on the game is that 1-2 in pre-season. You know the limbs, the Ferrari limbs.
That was pretty fun. I mean, we're kind of a one-time talent there, but...
Yeah, but come on, it was good. You can see me bring up... Mate, but well, anyway, difference is, you're meant to be quick, I'm not.
Yeah, this WTFO is not as much... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good league with plenty of good races, but it's not Tier 1 GRL.
But to be fair, he does bring up that he beat Iron Ballin, the world record holder, in wet conditions in equal machinery.
He did.
Right, so
Wow.
just so far for pit stops, just 1 for May, but 2 for Abby. Every once in a while. Oh yeah, that's what you want us to believe. Then just
Once in a
one
while,
stop.
it's like every week.
Because we
That's the insane thing you say every single week. We got safety car in
Did you
jump.
know I beat a 3-time wet world record holder in equal machinery? Oh, the pack's getting very mixed up here. As I said, the safety car is a bit glitchy on this track, so please, everyone, be careful if you're listening. Please be careful. Well, hopefully we should finish in time so we can do the tier 1 race. That would be nice.
Oh, if you get a safety car every lap.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll have a look at the back. Just in case.
Yep, thank you very much. But when is it going to be go time for the Red Bull? He has got a lot of time on his hands here. The safety car is in, so he may now proceed whenever he wants it. He's going to go now. For similar sort of gain, he hasn't really caught May off guard here, but hasn't really put himself in a vulnerable position. Apart from that, the whole grid is a bit mixed up here. Rahman and Zlatan are getting a bit close, but he does not have the straight line speed to put up with it. Still a 3.5 tenth for Nusi, so nothing from that also. But Zlatan and Rahman did take a very wide line through the exit of 2 on the entry of 3. Is there anything of any opportunities? Abby's gone off. Don't know what's happened here.
He's at 3 position.
I'm not sure what it's just. That's very confusing.
Damage.
Has he got damage?
No damage.
He looks fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nusi has just gotten past Polish Zlatan also. That is another move for the Alpine, who seems to be in a battle every time we see him. Oh, I think Play Cookie spun. Play Cookie's gone.
Has he got damage? Let's look at his car.
No, he's
No
not got damage, but he has spun. May takes the lead of the race. And all the hard work Plain Cookie did in the sprint is now gone. But as long as he finishes, he will gain on Spandon. That is all that matters for him right now. But May is back, or not back, but has returned into the race lead following the trip to Zandvoort last week, where he was victorious. Is there any... Oh, May, Play Cookie is in the pit lane, and it is a wing change. He has got damage. Wait, does he have damage? No, he doesn't, sorry. I thought I saw him pull out a wing there. Jonathan C, his ghosted car is almost just overtaken Abby. I'm not sure how that's happened. There's a yellow flag. Strixon's gone!
Mercedes! They're the 1-2! There's another safety car!
Strixon is gone, and both Mercedes have crashed out in the same spot. Oh, what's tier 1 have no safety cars? Oh my god, what a race, man.
I'm certainly going to underfield for tier 1, that's for sure. Pretty lucky for Plain Cookie though.
Yeah, it's going to help Plain Cookie massively.
Where's this race going?
Right, this probably will be our first set of pit stops for everyone on the grid, I assume. So Voxy, on these hard tyres, I think he's going to inherit the race lead. May's staying out. Marshall's in the pit lane. Rahman is staying out.
This car's dying.
There is no strategy to this race anymore. Queuing Chappie montage video.
Sure. get noticed President's Instagram story of him in a suit.
Wait, what?
Notice President's story of him in a suit.
That's what I'll be wearing for his downfall.
He's gone to court or something.
Going to the GRL court.
Abby's asked Rick to come to GTA.
Wait, what's this?
Look in the Discord. Oh, it's a GTA.
I'll have a quick look. Is the safety car in this lap, by the way? I get,
He's been out for a lap. I made. Oh my god!
What is happening?
Why did May go so slowly? Is the safety car in or not?
Yeah, I think.
What is it?
What has just happened?
No, he's just rammed May. Yeah, it's not even in this lap. So why is May going so slowly?
But what? What?
What is it? I was so confused.
What has just happened? And Marshall just gets five. Okay, that's not his fault, but
What happened?
Marshall gets the 5 seconds for speeding in the for ignoring yellow flags.
Oh. May just gets penalty removed straight away. It's pretty lucky.
What has just happened? Did you see it?
I was just looking at May, and he just gets. He was going. I saw the massive gaps. I looked at him, and then next thing I know, May's just been hit and spun.
I assume May has
If
some
the
wind
safety car was
damage.
in, then the thing is, he was going so slow on a straight. So I don't get, because if the safety car's in, it's not his fault. But if it wasn't, then it is. So let me see if it was. Hang on. I'll go back in the stream.
What is wrong with this tier and safety cars when you're leading?
Yeah, safety car was not in. So I guess May's at fault. What the? That's so confusing.
I can't explain what's just happened. I am assuming that Voxy just wasn't paying attention, or
yeah,
May
was
brake
kind of-
checked.
May was warming his tyres, and then blocked. So, but the thing is, he was going so slow, which I don't get.
Right, safety car is going to come in with 15 laps to go.
Yeah, anyway, it's taking forever.
When is Rahman going to go, who has somehow found himself in the league of this race? He's going to wait for the straight. There's a bit of carnage at the back. He's got to go, Rahman. You got to go. You can't have the pack up for this long. And there we go. And does not catch him. What is Plain Cookie doing?
He went to pass Marshall.
He may have got an illegal overtake, but May down the inside. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Nusi hangs back. I cannot explain what is going on. Marshall and Jonathan see up with. Oh, that's because they are. Never mind. Up in the P4 goes Marshall. Nusi and Cookie are going a little bit of a tussle. Plain Cookie has got back out. It doesn't look like May has suffered any rear wing damage, luckily, so he is still in this race. The 2/10 gap for Marshall under the Ferrari. Jonathan is getting overtaken. Also, that is just his computer. Polish Latan, can he make a move? No, he can't. Gonna touch the inside curb. Oh my god, Polish Latan almost lost it. Oh, Polish Zlatan, can he go down the inside? No, he can't. Appy, also followed by Marshall and May and Nusi and Jonathan, just getting overtaken by Plain Cookie, who has not had a very, very good safety car restart. But May is starting to cut through this pack again. This track is very difficult to drive, but I can't explain what's happening here. Marshall up to the podium. Zlatan, is there a chance down the inside? No, there is not. He's going to buy his time once again. Well, I have no clue what is happening. May gets a position onto Abhi, and so will Nusi, I'm assuming. Down the inside does not brake late enough. Zlatan definitely seems like the better car, and Abhi has been overtaken by Nusi also. Marshall is now closing the gap onto Polish Zlatan. Is a Haas 2-3. The championship table has been turned massively on its head. Does Zlatan have the pace to get ahead of the Aston Martin? It looks like he does. He's under a tenth. He's going to go round the long way. He's not going to carry as much speed down the inside. Cannot make it stick. Marshall, sorry about that, but Marshall is also closing up to him now. There's a 3/10 gap, also followed by May. And he's going to go for the race lead. Zlatan is, he's so desperate to get ahead. Rahman on these old tyres has left himself not in a good position. So I thought someone was shouting for me then. And what has happened in the head of the pit? Oh my god!
Oh no.
The hands have hit each other.
I think Zlatan went into run, didn't he?
No, Zlatan braked really late.
Oh, I didn't see Marshall.
What?
That's insane. What's that we going to be doing here? Pitching onto hards? No, it's pitching onto softs.
What on earth is going on?
There goes my prediction for first.
Honestly, at this rate, anyone could win this. But May, with the AlphaTauri engine, is not going to be... He is going to be quick enough to go around the outside, and he is ahead. After whatever has just happened, May has just gained 8 positions in 1 lap, apparently. And after a safety car tussle, he is back into the lead. Now Nusi's going to go around the outside of Rahman on those fresh, soft tyres. Does he make it stick? Rahman down the inside does hold it very nicely. Jonathan's AI is going to win, only car immune to damage. Nusi around the outside of Rahman. He is going to get the DRS here though. This is just helping May's cause though to pull ahead.
Oh, Rahman got hit by Plain Cookie.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is this? Is it really damage? Let's have a look. Plain Cookie doesn't look like it.
Nobody wants to win the champion. No one wants to win it.
Rahman's got no damage either, luckily. In the external POV.
What happened? Did Rahman just get Cookie hit him?
I think, yeah, Plain Cookie, because he's on full track, he must have gone like super quick around the corner. And I think Rahman's not, so.
And Abby's gone in the
pits. In the pits, yeah. He's on to GTA, I reckon.
But Jonathan's AI is now in 7th. And Cookie gets a 3-second. In the sprint race, it was going so well.
Yeah, it was all for a really good, entertaining race. I mean, it's still entertaining, but...
It's not exactly you want to see.
No.
Not to this extent.
We're actually going to get, like, 3 finishes. At this rate.
There's a yellow flag and Rahman's gone. Oh, it's another safety car. We have 6 people left.
When is this race going to end?
This is called the Ultimate Survivor.
That's good for Nilsi. He's
Mate, Jonathan is in P6, man.
Yeah, if he just comes back for like 1 lap, does he still get points?
Yes.
Alright, maybe I'm just going to keep that in.
There's 5 people left. This is what I call the Ultimate Survivor. This is a game show of who can last.
There's only
And
6 drivers last year. No, last season.
there's
for
5.
Australia.
Jonathan's not in his car.
Oh, so we got one less than last season for Tier 2 then. Great.
And if this isn't a prime example why Australia shouldn't be on the circuit, I don't know what is.
I'm not sure if it's the track or the drivers. We'll have to see with Tier 1.
It's the track. This track is terrible.
No, I quite like it. It's got good battles here and there.
It's too challenging.
Yeah, I do prefer the old one, to be honest. I feel like you wouldn't be as close, but you can go for more moves, you know. This one it's all reliant on the downforce, which is boring.
This and Jeddah should not be on the calendar.
Oh, don't even do that about Jeddah. Jeddah's amazing.
No, it is not.
I'm a bit confused on Nils using Cookie's reason here for softs. Going 9 laps.
There's going to be 3 more safety cars. I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, actually. But it's super high tyre wear, so... Although they might have a good set.
What is going on?
That's how it's been said in the Discord.
Oh my god.
So is not happy with May. I don't blame him.
I mean, don't know really what to say.
Right, I needed to get some practice in before. I thought I might have 15 minutes of practice, but it's going to be like finish the race, join the lobby. I don't know.
I don't think any race can really prepare you for this.
Yeah, there's no way we can do it first. So
No, not at all.
Marshall kept it clean. Nilsi's kept it clean. Polish kept it clean. Playing Cookie kind of, and May kind of.
Unless no one finishes, that's the only way.
Yeah. But at this rate, it's kind of looking like it. I should commentate in my bed. Why is May so far behind the safety car?
Not sure.
He's doing this on purpose, I think, to like make it stay out an extra lap. But then that'll ruin his own race because the people on the softs get better tyres. I'm not sure. Yeah, May has got to hurry up.
I'm just going to let you know that I'm pretty sure that I think we've had a record attendance of like 16 on this race. How has this happened?
No, May needs to get a penalty for going so slow here. It's just me and the safety car will just stay out for longer. Unless he is within distance, but it doesn't look like it.
Nah, he is. Maybe not now. Well, Marshall's pitting again. We're up to 13 people. How is this? Oh.
May's on to 7-lap-old mediums. Going to the end. I think at this rate he might as well just go on to softs. Fresh softs if he has them. Really good points for the Haas though. Both finishing.
Oh, hang on a minute. We don't know that. we don't know this yet. Well, right now there is over a 50% chance you finish on the podium.
Yeah.
There's a
Some
60.
stats and statistics from Will anyway, please.
There's a 60% chance you finish on the podium. Of the drivers who are left, well done.
Yeah, for surviving that.
Yes, you survived.
To go up like Zlatan is he doesn't want to risk it.
Oh my god. It goes no just cars for Haas drivers. Oh no, come on.
How is it, boys? It is terrible.
I don't know who that is, but how are you, mate?
It is terrible. Mahal Mochi.
That's Mocha, innit? Mocha? I don't know. But yeah, it's going...
Wait, his message just got deleted.
Oh?
Something. Where's his message go?
Well, it is safety car restart for, I don't know, like the 6th time. Zlatan is not in contention. Play Cookie. Oh, never mind, that's just the AI. Nusi is on the back of Zlatan. And Marshall gets past Plain Cookie. Plain Cookie is just going to say, I'll stay behind this pack. I don't mind. Nusi is getting ever so close because Zlatan down the inside of 3. Can he hold it on the inside? Yes, he can. He's going to have the outside line now. And now he's ahead of the Haas.
Marshall's slow.
Oh, go. Did he spin or?
I think he must have been contact or something.
From who? Is an AI ahead of him?
I don't know then.
They're going to be scared to come through on lap 29 and win. That's smart. I think it must be some of the guys from TTHL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be. Well, unfortunately, I think you've only got... I know Zlatan is there, but you've got no drivers left. Yeah,
Usually
14.
It isn't this bad. Big
It's not normally this bad. Disclaimer.
Join.
It's not normally this bad. But 15 people now, what is going on? We're getting the Well Anyway household now. Everyone's joining. Well Anyway's, he's going to his dog, his cat, his mum, it's everyone. He's telling them to join.
This is the worst race for people to join as well.
Why are you going to watch Imola?
Yeah. Or at the start of the season or something.
Well, Nusi Haskell's playing the fastest lap of the race. Oh, hey, we're not that bad. Started with 20, ended with 3. Hey, it's not bad. Not bad. However, the reason why there are actually a lot of people watching is baffling. But Play Cookie down the outside. Everyone who
just join.
Oh god.
Oh, you guys should have been here for the sprint. It was insane.
Yeah, the sprint was actually quite decent. But for whatever reason, while there are more people here. Oh, hi, Moment.
I mean, you don't wanna know.
We bring back Ghost over one race and complete chaos has erupted.
Yeah, I'm gonna back into
No, Moment, I'm going to correct you there. Jonathan is not in his car. And he has not been since lap 3. There are 5 people left.
Australia. Yeah, how many finishes did we have last season in Tier 1? It was only like 10.
7.
7, yeah.
Because I came 5th, but Will Anyway had to be that guy and report me.
Oh.
Will Anyway had to be the cool kid and just try and get rid of me. I see how it is.
It's looking like it's going to be May's win though. You notice his tyres are going to drop off in like 2
Yeah,
or
it's not
3
good at
laps.
tyres. Well, the strategy's gone completely out the window. May on 10 lap hards, but Nusi's his softs are gonna drop off also.
Who do you think it is, Moment?
It's Mac.
Yeah, it's Matt.
No, it's just a 2-time GRL winner and Australia Tier 1 winner and beat Mac in Equal Machinery. And also and lost to me in Equal Machinery.
Yeah, but that was actually fraudulent behaviour, so...
Shush.
Well, I'm just saying, the first 2 wins didn't get removed. I would have been committed.
Yeah, it's not Mac, it's slow. I'll never do comms with Mac.
That's definitely not Mac.
Oh, Nusi had a bit of a tank slapper there. I'm not sure if there's going to be much racing left, but I'm purely in this Scoop broadcast to see who actually wins.
I'm not happy at the moment, actually.
Oh, plain cookie, this could be it. I'm in the P2 for the Red Bull, it's not going to be enough. He's going to be back-to-back DRS for Nusi. He's got a bit wide, he's going to get a warning for that. He's got another dose of plain cookies on the back of him. Oh, not enough room. Send down the inside maybe. No, it's not. Oh my god, what is going on? 3 cars showing us how to drive around Melbourne. Cured, take notes. It's a good thing I didn't share this stream to KRL.
I think I might.
I think KRL will probably have less finishes, to be fair. But Nusi has got the slipstream. There's not any room on the racing line though, so he can't make a move.
Needs to get better exit. He's got so much more ERS.
If he's going to do it, oh, he's got to go to the grass. 14 no people watching. This is it. Into turn 10, down the inside. May around the outside. No, oh my god.
Was there contact?
Yeah, May hit the front left of Nusi.
Like...
Oh my god. RLR might have had 2 finishes. Hey, facts. I've got to share this game to RLR as well. Great league though.
I mean, I need to sign up for them.
Yeah, RLR has been very, very hectic. I got a quali ban next week, so that's going to be my first ever quali ban. Can you believe that?
Quali ban?
I blocked my teammate on a quali run. I didn't see him. Oh, Nusi's lost it. No, he hasn't lost it. Maybe he has lost it. No, he hasn't. He does get slowed down though. Nusi is playing with his prey. Or maybe he's just about to become the victim of a plain cookie attack. Plain cookie, this is another opportunity for him. He's going to have a good amount of slipstream down the back straight with just 4 laps or 3.5 laps of racing. May seems to be pulling ahead and he's going to have a tyre. He's actually going to have a tyre advantage on 12 lap old hards. But plain cookie down the outside of 10. Let's see if he can make it stick. Yes, he can. He's going to go onto the curb. Let's go wheel to wheel through 11. Plain cookie's going to back out and buy his time. Up to 6th gear, he's going to heavy brake. He's going to touch the grass. He's not going to get the most amount of traction under his throttle. But he's carried so much speed through the turn. Both these cars dueling out on 7 lap old softs. There, Cookie is ahead into turn 1. And he keeps it into turn 1. And he's going to get the DRS. And Nusi's spun and gone.
Oh, he's doing them. We've got 4 drivers.
Is it going to be another safety car?
No.
No, it can't be.
No, it would have come up by now.
Nusi was so close. Jonathan, if you just get in your car for a second. There's 19 people watching the stream. Oh my... Mate.
It's the worst stream in the
This is the worst. This is the worst race you boys could have watched. So I do apologise. I need to share it with RLR more often.
Left already.
Shush.
It's so bad at this.
Not necessary. We're with 3 laps of racing to go. The air has opened up for May. Cookie has followed him, but he's got a penalty. As long as May does not spin or crash or do anything to hamper his race, he will pick up the win.
But Curly is not happy.
There's no comment.
It's absolutely disgraceful. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jonathan's typing. Jonathan.
I still back Mosquito to win, to be fair.
No, I reckon Marshall, he's still got it in the bag.
He potentially could. Jonathan, join! You can get some points for yourself!
he says he's going to join.
Come on, join!
I feel bad for Mosquito though. He got taken out at the start for no reason.
Yeah.
Jonathan's gonna join back and he's just gonna crash.
Oh my god, wait, it's a yellow flag.
Play cookie sponge!
Oh my god!
Oh my. Mosquito has not got damage.
I'm playing cookie. Oh, Jonathan has joined. Get in your car, give me evidence you are in your car. And you're going to get points. So many points.
90 lap points.
Ever so many points. Just show me you're in your car.
Come on, you have half a lap.
Come on. Show me you're in your car. Yes!
Yeah,
he's in! Yes! But after whatever has just happened, and there is going to be a lot of talk about this race, after being smashed under safety car and dealing with so much pressure around him, it should be back-to-backs for May in Tier 2 on his return to Tier 2. The runner-up last season is trying to reclaim a position with a hand on the trophy. The leader, Spandon, has gone. He was out at lap 10 or something. May, after all these incidents, is going to take a checkered flag for the second time as a race winner. The AlphaTauri has worked brilliant for him today. As long as he just keeps it very safe. And there we go. After almost 2 hours of racing, May wins in Melbourne. AlphaTauri are successful. Zlatan picks up second place and Marshall was so close. In third is a Haas 2-3 despite making contact. Plain Cookie bottled his podium in P4, but that won't mean he takes a championship lead. And Jonathan is in his car and he's finished P5. Congratulations.
Just crashing into the wall here.
Nah man, don't. Yes, Jonathan. Well done.
Look at him celebrating.
Well done. May.
Wow. Well, that was a race.
Marvellously victorious in Melbourne.
I like Jonathan's helmet actually. Okay, who's your driver for the day then?
Actually, a few seasons ago when I first joined this league, I came 9th in a race where I was 3 laps behind in Austria. Don't know if you remember that race.
No.
But Curly awarded me driver of the day to getting myself unlapped 3 times and still getting a point. So my driver of the day is going to be Jonathan.
Mine's going to be Marshall. Coming from 8th place into 4th. I mean, it's nothing special, but it's still pretty good.
Jonathan kept his nose clean due to some circumstances. My driver of the day is going to be Jonathan. I don't even care. But May is going to pick up a whopping 31 points for the weekend. Followed by Zlatan with a 23, but...
It's like 15 for first, isn't it, in the sprint?
Yeah, so... The team from Maranello, the B team of Red Bull, are victorious today with May with 25 points, rounding up a race in Australia, if we can call it that. A double Haas podium of Zlatan and Marshall. Then Cookie and Jonathan are the only 5 to finish, and the rest have all DNF'd. for those that are watching, for some reason we have gotten very good viewership today, and I'm not too happy with the driving standards, but it was something entertaining to watch, I assume. So, big thanks for anyone who actually, or for the people who have watched this stream. Go and check out Well Anyway on Twitch. There is wellanyway_4 for tier 1, which hopefully should not be as chaotic as that. That kicks off in just 20 minutes. This has been Spray, and this has been Go Slow for GRL tier 2. Thank you and goodbye.